Yo, what's good, YouTube? This is Jay from TNJ, and welcome back to the NIU Huskies Dynasty. We are winless so far, and to be quite honest, our offense hasn't looked pretty. I think we've had times when we've looked all right, but for the most part, we haven't. So we had to go to practice, work on our short game here with our short passing game and intermediate passing. And one guy that really stuck out to me was Nathan Palmer. We're going to be looking to get him involved. There was the play of the practice right there. 2 broken tackles in for a touchdown. And he's got 5 receptions on the year. I'm going to kind of work him quite a bit in the slot. I want to get him the ball some more. Other guys I want to kind of get involved are just speed on defense. We don't have a lot of it. So Sean Evans is a fast cornerback. He's at 90 speed, 70 man, 70 zone. I want to get him some more playing time in that nickel spot because I really want to get our offense and our defense going any way possible. So hopefully using him will help us out. So let's do some recruiting before today's game, and we will look at Chris Daniels, who is our top prospect on the board, and he does have a visit come this week. And what I like to pitch to most guys is obviously the early playing time. It's going to be a high grade for everybody coming in right in the beginning of this series, so I definitely want to pitch that. And then for him, we only have C pluses across the board next that he's interested in, so we'll pitch 2 things to him. And we will actually call him. And one thing I love to pitch to everybody is that early playing time, but he actually commits right when we pitch that to him. He is ready to sign. So welcome to the squad. He is now the 3rd commit to our school. Kyle Hills was the 2nd. We did not show this, but he is a pretty good prospect, to be honest, an outside linebacker 1-star. So welcome to the team, Daniels. He's going to be an awesome Edelman-type receiver who can get open. I love that we have, a guy that can run routes now and at least a guy that can get open. So I want to just highlight Gilmore really quick. He is a quarterback who I've been looking to kind of groom, and I hopefully I get him. So I want to get a guy that really I can bet on for the future. Malik Serrata is our only quarterback. I'm like, all right, let's go after and build around him. And I want a guy I can go after. I think Gilmore is that guy. Now, Freddie Ferguson is another interesting receiver. I'm going to actually just quick call him 40 minutes, and we're going to pitch that early playing time. And I love that, we have a receiver committed already. So now I feel a lot more at ease because we're losing a ton of guys that are senior receivers. I still haven't even got the whole team involved yet. Then there's Darrell Long, a 2nd quarterback. I do prefer Gilmore over Long, but our top 5 guys are pretty much those 5 guys, and I'm glad I got one of them in Daniels. So this week we go up against Western Michigan. They are led by quarterback Tim Hiller, who is a very good thrower of the football. So you definitely want to look out for him. He is going to be a guy that's going to throw the ball accurately. And they have a decent running game, but I think their real strength is their passing game. And I think that, West is a very good versatile back out of the backfield. He can catch the ball as well. And he can also kind of, run the ball between the tackles. I think he's going to be a tough guy to stop, to be honest. I'm not sure we stopped a lot of guys this season already, so this is going to be a tough game either way. But we open up MAC conference play as we do adjust the game plan there. And let's get this game underway. MAC conference play begins, and here is Travis Hammond back to receive this opening kickoff. He breaks a tackle, breaks another one, and gets to about the 40-yard line. Now, one thing you'll notice about on defense specifically is that we will be using a linebacker at all times. We just won't switch off of him. So here is Surratt now under center. He's going to throw deep on the first play. He's got Travis Hammond behind the defense. He's going to walk in. Touchdown. How about that for a first play? We worked on the short and intermediate passing game in practice, and look at Hammond going deep, burning the safety over the top, and he gets free for a touchdown. 7-0 NIU. We haven't seen this at all in this series. So here is West at running back. He is going to be a dynamic playmaker for them. I think that, we're going to have to definitely stop this running attack in order to win. Here's a handoff up the middle, and that is another big gain. Tackled by Ray Brooks Jr., but a first down. Now, Hiller is a very accurate thrower of the football, so we'll need to play good defense. Here's a throw across the middle, and it's picked off right away. It's going to be Wolfgang Mefty Masid. He takes it to the 40. Look at the receiver on this route. He was running kind of an in route, probably like a 7-yard in, and he actually went upfield when the ball was in the air, and that allowed Mefty Masid to step up. So here we go back on offense, and here is Nathan Palmer running the option this time, getting a pitch from Malik Surratt, picking up a gain of 6. So 3rd and 4 now, under center, 5 wide out here. Quick throw, and Hammond wasn't looking for the pass. I'm not sure if he got confused if that was to Jeremiah Wynn or not, but it's going to fall incomplete. We settle for 3. So not a bad start here, 10-0, as here is Hiller trying to scramble. He takes a big hit by Roach on that one, and that one will leave him hobbled, but he will stay in the game. So now Hiller throwing across the middle. He's got his man, and that is going to be caught. Nice throw by Hiller. It is a first down. I believe that was Middleton on that catch. Maybe not. So handoff up the middle. This time it's going to be West again, breaking a tackle, getting to the second level, and does get brought down by a horse collar. And that is going to add another about 8 yards on that one because they're halfway between the distance of the goal. And now that brings them to inside the 10 for a 3rd and 5. Carry to the right side. West does get stopped. Ray Brooks Jr. was there again. He's had a couple of tackles today. And that one will get us a stop there. They settle for 3. So NIU back on offense here inside our own 25. First pass is picked off. That is going to be intended for Nathan Palmer, and Surratt forces it to him. He tried to get rid of the ball quickly, but it looked like the defender was right on Palmer. That had no shot. And now Western Michigan takes back over in our territory. So here comes Hiller now. He's going to try to take off on the first play. He's got it, and he does slide down for about a gain of 8. Now, Hiller is not known for running the football. He tosses it out to West. This time, West does get stopped on the outside. And we had a gang of defenders on that one, mainly John Trangatella. And now that brings it to a 4th and 2. They're going to allow him to go for this handoff. West, and he gets stopped before the first down marker. Wolfgang Mefty Masid in for another big-time stop. How about our defense showing up, holding them to 3 the first drive, and then stopping them on 4th down? So 10-3 game this time. Western Michigan sends the pressure. It gets right to him, unblocked. And Surratt puts it on the ground. It is recovered by NIU. But we lose 10 yards on that sack. 2nd and 20 now. Here is Surratt now throwing to the right side. He's got Travis Hammond picking up a couple of blocks as well, and he gets a lot of that yardage back. It's a gain of 18. So now 3rd and 2. Handoff. Brady King, the power back, and he does fight his way forward for a first down on that play. So nice little first down that time after losing a lot of yards. Here is Nathan Palmer across the middle. He's got it. And that's about a gain of 12 for a first down. We do get across the 50 eventually, as now here's more pressure. Getting to Surratt, and it's a sack, a big-time loss of 14 yards. That brings us to a 2nd and very long now. Here is Surratt now. Pressure right up the middle again. It looks like he feels it and throws it deep. It's picked off by the defense again. The second time they picked him off today. Surratt makes the tackle, but it looks like he felt the pressure and got rid of it a little too early. And now Western Michigan takes back over again. Here is West now. Great blocking. He gets to the outside and picks up about a gain of 12. And now they're inside the red zone. Here is Hiller again, this time throwing to the flats, and he's got a man, and he's going to get pushed out of bounds at about the 5-yard line. Now goal to go. 2nd and goal with about 45 seconds left here in this half. Here's a quick throw, and it's caught. That time it's Middleton. He gets in. What a laser that time. Just before Ray Brooks got there, he tried to go for the interception and could not get there in time. And that will tie this game up before halftime. A 10-10 game here between both teams. It looks like NIU has turned the ball over in the first half. We'll definitely need to clean that up going into the second half. But our defense has played well, so I think we can do well in the second half. We'll have to see next. So second half action now as Western Michigan starts out with the ball. Here's a handoff to West to start it out as they did to start the game. And he puts it on the ground right away. Picked up. In-Bay Allgood falls on it. NIU football. I'm not sure he wasn't down, but look at West. It looks like it was close. His elbow looked like it may have been down, but he could have been on top of the defender, Ray Brooks Jr. I'm not exactly sure. But the refs don't review it, and Western Michigan does not challenge. So now here we are back on offense now. Here's a quick throw, and it is Hammond again. He started out the first half with a big-time catch, started out the second half with a catch as well. If it wasn't for those 2 interceptions in the first half, Malik Surratt will be having a great day. Here he is under center now. Fullback in the backfield, that is Fahive, and he hands off this time to Brady King. Trying to get past the defender, he does fight forward for about a gain of 6 yards. Brady King is a guy I'm still going to be looking to get the ball to this time. Play action fake, throwing to the flats. It's the open Fahive. He gets to the 1, pushed out just before the goal line. It is going to be a 1st and goal here for the Huskies. So now here we are at the 1-yard line. This time it's Jeremiah Wynn who checks in at running back. He gets a pitch all alone. Touchdown. What a great call there on the goal line. Jeremiah Wynn, the speedster at receiver, gets a rushing touchdown. It's 17-10 here for NIU. Great way to open conference play here with a lead here in the third quarter. Here is Hiller in the pocket. He's going to throw to the right side. He's got a man. A big-time gain, too, across the 50, trying to get the ball out, but it is a big-time throw. And now they're already across the 50. Hiller in the pocket, no pressure at all, throws to Middleton, but he's going to be out of bounds. So 3rd and 10 now, as here is Hiller trying to run the screen pass. It looks like it's tipped around and almost should have been picked off. How did Deontay Murray not catch that one? It falls incomplete. And now we get the ball back after a punt, but that could have been a pick 6. Play action fake to start the next drive. This is Alexander Betts who puts it on the ground. Western Michigan recovers. You cannot make this mistake. Wide open. Hold on to the football. He takes a big hit. And Western Michigan now takes over. That's our 3rd turnover of the game. So now they are at about the 25. Here's a quick throw. Busted coverage, wide open. It's a touchdown, Western Michigan. And wow, what a easy read by Hiller. I mean, that was wide open. And we had like I said, busted coverage on that one. I'm not sure who was supposed to be there, but it's now a tie ball game. 17-17 as Surratt's now back out onto the field, and the pressure gets to him quickly. He may have got out of the pocket before he needed to. That's a big-time loss. It's now a 2nd and 29. Here is Surratt now getting out of the pocket. He airs one out. 3rd down, deep, and that is going to be incomplete. He was looking for his man that he's been throwing to a lot today, Nathan Palmer. He had a step, but overthrows him just by a little bit. So here is Hiller now, back out onto the field. Here's a deep shot, and that is a dime of a throw. Touchdown, Broncos. Wow, how did that happen? Hiller just threw an absolute dime between the corner and the safety, and Z Sullivan and also Deron Miller could not get there. And now it's 24-17 in Western Michigan's favor. So now here we are back out onto the field trying to run the ball to get into the fourth quarter. As now we start this fourth down by 7, close to the 50 with possession. Here is Surratt now scrambling to the right side. Nobody's home to the right side. It's a foot race now. Surratt to the 20, to the 15, 10, 5, touchdown. Nobody could catch him, and they had no spy on that play. We had a whole lot of receivers lined up to the left, and nobody was over there to the right, so we just took off. And Surratt has the speed to get there. Number 15 almost caught him. But it's now a tie ball game to start off this fourth quarter. So here is West now. Handoff up the middle, and that is going to be a gain of 8 yards. As we've been able to stop this running game pretty effectively, but the passing game we haven't so far. Here's a deep shot down the left sideline. It's caught once again. And off to the races. It's a touchdown. Another big play for this Western Michigan offense, and Murray just absolutely ran a perfect wheel route. and it was an absolute dime of a throw again by Hiller. 31-24. Here we go back out onto the field. Here's a quick throw, and that is Alexander Betts, who holds on to the football this time. He picks up a first down. So we are down by 7, throwing the ball well here in the second half. As here's Shoutout moving. He's got space. He's taking it himself and more room, and he picks up about a gain of 20 yards. And that's a first down. So close to the 31 now. Here's a handoff, Brady King, and it looks like the Broncos were all swarming him on that one, picking up about a gain of 2 yards. 3rd and 9 this time. Good protection. He tries to buy some time here. Shoutout gets rid of it. It's Jeremiah Wynn who's got it inside the 5. Touchdown. His second of the game today. And how about Jeremiah Wynn just working upfield, and he just ran to the open spot. Wynn gets it. It's now a tie ball game again. This fourth quarter is just nuts here. Here we go. 4.5 minutes left here. Here is Hiller throwing to the left side again. And what do you know it? Another big play for Western Michigan. We are in this zone because we did get beat earlier in man. I don't trust the man right now. And here is an option play. This time Hiller takes it himself, takes a huge hit. We're trying to force the fumble on that one, but Hiller does hold on. So 3rd and 5 this time. Hand off to the backup running back in the game, and he does get stopped, and that is Mefty Masid again with another big-time tackle. And they settle for 3. So now we're down by 3 with about 3 minutes to go. So here is Jeremiah Wynn now. He gets a catch across the middle to start out the next drive, and that is about a gain of 10. As we move the ball close to the 50, here's a quick throw. Alexander Betts has it in the flats, and he can't break a second tackle after getting to about the 35-yard line. First down. 2 minutes to go as we're trying to run the clock a little bit as well. Here's a nice handoff and a nice cutback, and good vision by Brady King, picking up a gain of 9. So 1:38 left this time. Shoutout in the pocket, throws to the sideline. It's caught. Nathan Palmer with another big-time catch running the wheel route. It's goal to go. So handoff this time. Brady King finds some space and gets upfield. He almost got in for the touchdown, but it looks like Western Michigan caught up to him. And that's going to bring us to a 3rd and goal now. 35 seconds left. Pitch play out to the right. Jeremiah Wynn in the game again and a face mask, but the refs do not call it. So we have to make a decision here, go for the win or overtime, and we decide to kick the field goal to go into overtime. As we're trying to get our first win, Western Michigan ties this game up late, and we come back and they take the lead, and then we tied up right before overtime here. So here comes Western Michigan back out onto the field here in the first overtime period, and they start out on offense with a bad holding call, so that brings them back for a 3rd and long. Here is Mefty Masid unloading that one, and they do settle for 3 in that first overtime. So if we get a touchdown here, we will win the game. As here's Brady King who gets a handoff, but he is going to be shaken up. So Nardale Hairston comes into the game here for a 2nd and 10. This time Shoutout throws, and a good throw, and that is Jeremiah Wynn who has it. I guess that's a better catch. 3rd and inches, Hairston handoff to the right side. He picks up just enough for the first down, and now he is shaken up on the play, so he will have to come out the game, and that brings in Anderson at running back for a 3rd and 7 try. This time Shoutout is swallowed up. It looked like the free blitzer came in, and it would have been damned if you do, damned if you don't, because even if he would have scrambled out, he would have got to us. So here we go, 37 up as we settle for 3 in the second overtime. Here is Shoutout moving to the left side. He's going to try and throw the ball away, but he cannot get rid of it. Loss of 5 yards. So 2nd and 15 this time. Shoutout in the pocket, moving to the right side, just trying to buy some time here. He's going to stop, throw, and that is Palmer again, who's got it with speed. He gets to about the 10, and it's a first down here for your Huskies. So 1st and goal, handoff. Anderson still in the game. He's going to try to get to the goal line, but he does get stopped right before it. It's about a gain of 7 yards. That brings it to a 2nd and goal. They send the pressure. Off his back foot is going to be Oliver. It's a touchdown. He gets in 44-37. And now Western Michigan has to answer us back. So here they go under center this time. Hiller, quick throw, and it's going to be caught once again by another Western Michigan receiver, that is Ponder, who picks up a first down. So now at the 10 this time, here's Hiller throwing to the end zone and somehow caught. Touchdown. Nunez held on to that one and landed on his helmet, and he still held on. That is crazy. 44 up. Another overtime period. This game just will not end. Here's a quick throw across the middle, and that is going to be caught for about a gain of 9 by Nunez. So it looks like they have a fullback in the backfield. Handoff to the running back West, and he does fight forward. And it's going to be a first down. Mefti Maseed with another tackle. He's got to be close to 10 tackles now. So 1st and 10 once again. Here's a handoff West, but a nice tackle by Z. Sullivan in the backfield. That's going to bring it to a 2nd and long. Let's see if we can come up with a stop here. Handoff on the stretch play. West to the outside. A great block on the outside by Nunez. Touchdown. Wow. It is going to be a shootout in this one, but now we are in the 4th overtime, so they have to go for 2. And they get it. Nunez has it, and now they are up by 8. Here is Western Michigan out on defense now. Surratt has to answer them back. As here is Surratt throwing to the right side. Alexander Betts down the sideline, and he gets a nice chunk of yardage. Gain of 17 to about the 13-yard line. I should say about the 8-yard line, as that brings us to a 1st and goal. Here is Surratt now moving. He's got space. He's going to run it in. Touchdown. Another rushing touchdown for Surratt in this game. Is now we have to go for 2. This is for the game. We have to get this to continue this one. As here's Surratt now moving. He's got space again. He takes it in and is going to the 5th overtime in this game. So we start on offense on this one. As here is Surratt in the pocket now. Gets a little bit of protection. Tries to buy some time. Moves. Stops. Tries to throw, but he does get tangled up. And now it's a 4th and 2. Surratt, though, he says no. Leave the kicking unit off the field. I want to go for this one. Surratt now. 4 wide receivers out there. Blitzes from the corners. And he finds Jeremiah Wynn. It's a first down inside the 10. This game is incredible, as now we're inside the 5. Here is Surratt now. He checks in Nardell Hairston, who was shaken up earlier, now back into the game. But Surratt takes off. It's a touchdown right up the guts. And they had no spy, 58-52. Got to go for 2 now in the 5th overtime. Here is Surratt trying to scramble. Now they have a spy out there. He stops and throws. It's Jeremiah Wynn, who can't hang on. He had it in his hands, but for some reason could not hang on to that pass. So now if we stop them, we win this game. Here is Hiller backing onto the field. Quick throw, and he's got Nunez again inside the 1 right on the first play. We had to choose one guy. We went with the other crosser, and now it's 1st and goal. Hiller throws, touchdown. And now it is a tie ball game. It comes down to this once again. 58-58. Let's see what we can do. Hiller has been hot in this game. And now under center, he's going to hand off. And it's West. Touchdown. They get the conversion, and that will do it. Western Michigan upsets NIU. Maybe not an upset, but beats us on the road. Incredible game. 60-58. Back and forth to the end. 5 overtimes. And NIU just can't get it done. We had multiple opportunities to win that game, mainly before the end of regulation. We had it right inside the 5 with about 2 plays to run, and we could not get in. And what I hate most about that play there on the goal line at the end of the 4th quarter is that we had that face mask call and just did not get it. So we had to settle for 3, and then we went to overtime, and we tried to go for that last 2-point conversion, and we could not hold on to it with Jeremiah Wynn. I'm not sure what happened. It looked like he had it in his hands, and he just got bumped like slightly. He didn't get tackled or anything. He just got bumped, and he just could not hold on. And then Western Michigan came down and did the same, but they held on to it on their end. And that moves us to 0-4 as NIU starts out conference play 0-1. Western Michigan moves to 3-2. And now next episode, we will continue our season here in the meat of our schedules. We have Navy coming up, and they are a non-conference game, our last non-conference, and then we go straight back into MAC play, playing our rival Toledo. So that's going to be a whole lot of fun. I can't wait for that. So I hope you guys enjoyed this one. This was probably one of the most high-scoring games on my channel ever. So that is crazy. As now we're 0-4. Can we get our first win next episode? I guess you'll have to wait and see. Hit subscribe. Hit that like button. Stay tuned. Let's get it. Let's go.